All right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You ready to get into some more fascinating source material with me today?
Always, I love getting to dig into these stories with you and really see what we can uncover.
Yeah, and this one today is a doozy. So we're going to be talking about a connection, and I think listeners are going to find this pretty surprising. A connection between Elon Musk, Donald Trump's presidential run, and the world of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, this is a really interesting intersection of some pretty powerful forces. Tech, politics, finance.
Yeah, so to kick things off, let me just get right to the heart of it and share this pretty wild fact that we dug up from our source material. Okay, so Elon Musk actually invested $119 million in support of Donald Trump's presidential run back in the day.
Wow.
$119 million. Like, that's not just dropping a 20 in the donation bucket at a rally, right?
Right, that's a major statement. Yeah, I mean, what could possibly have motivated an investment of that size?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, or I guess the $119 million question in this case.
Yeah.
What was he thinking? Was this like a straight-up political endorsement, or is there something more strategic going on here?
Well, it's tough to say for sure, but I think we got to consider Musk's track record. He's not exactly known for making decisions based on sentiment, especially when it comes to his businesses. Tesla's SpaceX.
So you're thinking maybe he saw this as an opportunity to influence policy in a way that would benefit his companies.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Trump was pushing for deregulation in the commercial space industry, which could have had a direct impact on SpaceX's launch cost competitiveness. And then on the Tesla front, Trump wasn't exactly the biggest cheerleader for electric vehicles early on. So maybe Musk felt like he needed to have a seat at the table to advocate for his interests and, protect Tesla's market position. Remember, this was all happening around the same time that the Trump administration was rolling back those Obama-era fuel efficiency standards. So the stakes were pretty high for Tesla.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So it sounds like Musk was playing a pretty high-stakes game here, betting on Trump to create a more business-friendly environment.
Yeah.
But we haven't even touched on cryptocurrency yet. And we know Musk is a major player in that world, too.
Absolutely. And that adds another layer of complexity to this whole situation. Because at the time, the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrency was incredibly uncertain. I mean, the SEC was cracking down on ICOs, and there were huge debates about how to classify cryptocurrencies. Were they securities? Were they commodities? Nobody really knew, and this was a period of massive growth for the crypto market. So Musk might have seen Trump with his deregulatory approach as someone who could potentially cut through all that red tape and, pave the way for more widespread crypto adoption.
So he was maybe trying to hedge his bets, influence policy in a way that would benefit both his more traditional companies and his involvement in this emerging crypto world.
Right.
Okay, so that's the strategy.
Right.
But did it actually work? Did this gamble pay off? I mean, did Musk's investment really move the needle on Trump's policies or on the crypto market?
Well, that's where things get a little murkier. It's tough to draw a direct line between this investment and specific outcomes. But we can see that the Trump administration did eventually take some actions that, benefited some of the sectors where Musk has interests. For example, despite that initial skepticism towards electric vehicles, Trump's tax policies actually did end up giving Tesla a boost. And as for cryptocurrency, even though we didn't see any concrete regulations during Trump's term, his overall deregulatory stance could be seen as indirectly contributing to the growth of the industry.
It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about all the connections here between tech, politics, finance, and how much influence someone like Elon Musk can potentially wield.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, how much sway do individuals with that kind of wealth have over political outcomes and technological advancements? It raises a lot of important questions.
It definitely does. And it underscores the importance of understanding these connections and being aware of the power dynamics that are at play. So listeners, I'll leave you with that final thought, something to ponder. As we've seen in this deep dive, the implications of these relationships can be far-reaching and often hidden beneath the surface. So keep digging, stay curious, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.